What a fantastic look at the skyscrapers that make up the skyline here in the Cradle of Liberty. We're coming to you from Philadelphia. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at the Wizard. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there are just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And with the starting rosters locked in, be sure to tune in for the NBA All-Star Game. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, the era of star free agents increasingly being on the move has created a media frenzy that sometimes can be intense and draining. Some players like Kevin Durant have pushed back against year-long and incessant free agency questions. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, "We're all actors in a soap opera, and we have to deal with that part of it." Kevin?
It can be a circus. David, thanks. So the Nets starting five. We've got Green, and it's Hayward in at the 4 spot. And for the 76ers, we've got the Wizard. Cool Hands is out there with Langford. Then there's Flash, and it's McLemore in at the power forward. Clark, toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall, others come alive. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in games. Stay even-keeled emotionally. You can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. Here's Flash. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. Count it. Flash! Pass to Walt. From past the arc. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The pass to Cool Hands. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Green. A floater. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, you know, Greg, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
Now, here's Walton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's Langford. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Passes to McCoy. Now, here's Green, guarded by McLemore. It's deflected.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of score.
Flash passes to Langford. To the left side wing. Pass to Flash. 4 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Flash. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. Rebounded by Langford.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Cool Hands. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kicks it to Walton. Now here's Hayward. D right on him. The Nets need to get a shot off here. He rifled that one in from distance.
Timeout. And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. The 76ers leader. Here's Bottoms. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Flash. Good on the jump shot. Flash has got 6.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
The kick out to Walton. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
He had a nice open look right there. 8 points for Flash.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Pass to Wheeler. To the inside. Thunder lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Bottoms. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wheeler, the pass to Big Smooth. Nets passing it around. Here's Wheeler. And the Nets, another 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Flash. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Big Daddy. A 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Impressive start.
They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here's Flash. We've got Flash. Wizard out there with Big Daddy. And there's Bottoms. And it's Endor in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Clock at 6. Passes it to Big Daddy. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. From 18 feet away. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Pass to Thunder. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good. Thunder's got his second bucket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Bottoms. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From downtown, his first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. For the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The pass to Big Daddy. Here's Flash. Fires from deep. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Endor.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Wheeler, the pass to Big Smooth. Poked loose. There's Bottoms. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 13 points.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. There's Big Smooth. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. I swear that it's all a sunshine. Head out there, want something.
I got a beautiful condo, stacking my bread for the house next. They will keep trying to sign me. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a place where don't usually amount. Boarded up houses across from the suburbs that's causing the food like the northern and southern. Because society got them running in your mother's house. Cause they under your covers, there's no undercovers that's pointing at they running for cover. The news ain't gon' cover, there's nothing to cover when each other to deal with each other for dealing to others, dealing with the facts, make it wonder who gon' have my back when the storm thunder. He gon' take the cook and make it, ain't no thinking.
Some changes for Philadelphia. The Wizard, he's checked in for Big Daddy. McLemore has come in for the Wizard. And Cool Hand subbed in for Flash. Pass to Gilbert. 76ers moving the ball around. The Wizard passes to Gilbert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cool Hands lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to McCoy. Hayward, left side. He kicks it to Walton. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Walton's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively
from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the paint. Pass to Hayward. And here is Walton. Lets it fly. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Cool hands passes to Endor. There's the pass to Gilbert. From deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Brooklyn's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. And it's denied. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Langford's checked in for the 76ers. Five on the clock. Ural. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one, good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Outside, Green. And 101 left to play here in the second quarter. Ural. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
At the top of the key, Langford. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Langford's got his second bucket tonight. Passes it to Walton. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Green. No good from the wing.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Cool Hands. He's got 6. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
There's no excuse for letting the team drain that many threes. Come on, especially at such a high percentage. That means your perimeter defense is weak. They got to close out on the shooters with conviction, even if it creates some weakness inside.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Walton, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Here is Hayward. No points in the game yet for him. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. And Walton kicks to Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Coolhands. Buries it from three-point range. Coolhands got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Green bounce pass. Here's Flash, guarded by Green. Pass to Flash. McLemore with the ball. Hayward grabs the board. Nets trail by 5. Here's McCoy. Shoots over Langford. Langford with the steal. Pass to McLemore. Here's Coolhands. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight.
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
The drive by Green, the layup missed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Walton sends it back. McCoy passes to Hayward. To end the run. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Langford, the pass to the Wizard. Chalk up 2 there. The Wizard's got his first points of the night.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from Flash.
But, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
so it's both teams making substitutions here. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Hayward.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Trying to end the drought. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Thunder.
He's just so good from out there, even when the defense is tight.
Now the pass to Gilbert for 3. No good. Shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wheeler, the pass to McCoy. Count that bucket. He's got 5. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Cool Hands. 15 points in the game. It's good from long range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
1:53 left to play here in the third. To the middle. Passes it to Wheeler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Big Smooth. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. Fourth, the 76ers.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Cool Hands passes to Gilbert. Inside. Puts it up from 7. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Big Smooth. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Bottoms. Walton defending. With the shot. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Wheeler, the pass to Thunder. And the Nets miss again. The 76ers leading by 15. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 18. Fires for 3. That one doesn't go. Down low. Here's Walton. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We come back right after this.
I ain't saying nothing for me. I don't really give a...
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got the Wizard. Cool Hands is out there with Bottoms. Then it's Big Daddy. Then it's Flash in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Knocks it loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. They get it again. Good. Nice job down low. The Wizards got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the 76ers. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Pass to Flash. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 17.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Shoots. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Timeout called, the Nets. Well, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
Some changes for Philadelphia. The Wizard, he's checked in for Big Daddy. McLemore has come in for the Wizard. And Langford subbed in for Cool Hands. Then for the Nets, Hayward's checked in, and it's Green in for Thunder. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Just 4 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That's tipped. The 76ers leading by 19. Here's Gilbert. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes it to Green. Kicks to Hayward. And the pass to McCoy. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Flash passes to Gilbert. Here's the Wizard. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Walton. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Langford with it. Now Green defending. Nets trail by 13. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
76ers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Langford. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 14.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Green taking his time here. Here's Walton, and Walton throws it down.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Flash. He kicks to McLemore. The Wizard passes to Gilbert. And here's McLemore. Here's the Wizard. Great D that time from Walton. Let's go. Misses off the left iron. The 76ers leading by 12. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. A rebound by the Nets. Walton's got his fourth rebound in this one. And here's Green outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. 1:24 left in the fourth. Now, here's Langford, guarded by Green. And Walton sends it back. Outside, Green. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. Hayward drills it from outside.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And the 76ers call time here. They're up by 6. 56 seconds left in the game. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Flash.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Evan?
Thanks, David. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's the three. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilbert. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Connects from downtown.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Timeout called the 76ers. They lead by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally. Walton with the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 5. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hayward from outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ballgame. Here's Walton. No good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.